Anyways, let's move off from the win and move to more important stuff that I had for this video. So I'm on my Remarkable here. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my action plan. It's honestly not really an action plan. It's more so just like the last 30 days of work that I could jot down and brain dump for the remaining 30 days month of 2024. So for December, by the way, again, if I haven't said enough, I fucking love this thing. I love this Remarkable, even though I've made I've made $400 AUD, which is around like 270 USD or so. Even though I've only made a couple hundreds of dollars, and I did say that I'd want to make at least that money back, otherwise I'd refund it. I'm gonna be honest, this thing has been so useful for my work, for looking at articles, looking at files, importing plug and plays from Digital Launchpad, etc. that friends have given to me, that I've gotten as I've learned through one-man business, the new affiliate marketing program that's been added, appointment settings, so Art of the Deal by Luke Alexander, all those things, and just collating them in another spot, as well as a few other plug and plays I managed to get a hold of. And also as well, just using it for planning, for converting articles, and building a small collection of valuable emails, journaling, all sorts. This tool is a simplistic but multi-purpose tool for anything that is the size of pretty much an A4 document. Listen, whether I sign my first client by the end of the year, or I make $1,000, I make $1,200 to make up for the cost of buying this has been such an asset to me that I'll be honest, I'm likely not going to refund it, just like the Loop earplugs as well that I recently bought. Just like anything, you'd always want to be constantly reinvesting into yourself, whether it be tools like this, which are really expensive, or simple tools like Loop earplugs and buying it for sleep. And that pretty much comes into the realm of reinvesting in yourself. That also includes buying courses, that also includes buying coaching, consulting, or just buying small, even like some small course on Skillshare, or buying some courses on Udemy, or paying for a subscription to a masterclass, whatever it is, or even paying a small $37 a month, $55 for me a month in Digital Launchpad. Or you could do it in another popular one, the Real World, that was made by Andrew. Whatever it is, you always want to be having a portion of what you're spending reinvesting into yourself. Also, books. Everyone knows buying the starting books like Rich Dad Poor Dad, buying 0 to 1, buying The Millionaire Fast Lane, buying the 48 Laws of Power. I have some of these books on my shelf. That is reinvesting into yourself. It's so key, it's so important. So in this case, where I've kind of over leveraged this too much, now I almost rely on it to the point where it makes my day so much more smoother, and I don't think I'm going to refund it. Anyways, let's continue on. I have up here my last 30 days of work for the end of 2024. I'll just read it out to you, and I'll just quickly give some context for each one and how they're going. So starting off, of course, the end of the year videos, such as my goals for next year, and also how to set them. I want to provide some value to you guys on how to do that, and pretty much end of year lessons, whatever I learned from this year, and pretty much how is that going to carry over to next year. Next is join affiliate programs for reviews. So pretty much, of course, I have the Remarkable. As I've said before, I am an affiliate for Digital Launchpad for new products that I've introduced into my life, like the Remarkable and the Loop earplugs, which conveniently they have an affiliate program as well. I need to join those. I want to look to do a review on it. And by the way, just to note, it's barely about the money. That's maybe like half the equation. The other half is actually the fact that I respect tools like this. I actually use it, as I've been showing you guys. On this, I have about hundreds of documents at this point. On this, I use this on a daily basis. With the Loop earplugs, it's something I recently bought, and I actually had a problem in my life. As I said, lots of noise at night, and I couldn't get to bed comfortably, which is why I bought them in the first place. Is part of the reason why I want to endorse them into my channel, because I personally, again, I see a gap in the market. I personally just see that gap in the space, and I feel like introducing it would, obviously add benefit to the brands and also to the space as well. And, of course, my channel as a side effect as well. So obviously then joining the affiliate programs and being able to use the right links in future reviews would really help for the growth of my channel. The next is fix my OBS video. As you can remember from a few videos down behind, I tried to record on OBS again on my Razer Kio, and unfortunately I had a lot of power surges, but also that my frame rate was capped at 30 frames per second, which made the video look even more choppier. I've been trying to fix it the past few days, trying to get it to 60 FPS before I record. But depending on how that goes, personally, I just want to shoot some of my, professional sit-down videos on there, and then the more casual videos on my phone, as I am right now. The next thing is join the Black Friday offer for Digital Launchpad. That was pretty much their upsell for current existing members. Nonetheless, I joined the old Black Friday, which was about $300 AUD, which allows me access into also the 4-figure deals challenge, which is coming out very soon. I could explain it in a future video and a future review, but pretty much to sum up, 4-figure deals challenge is just a 4-week challenge, 4 live calls with Iman, which will walk through step by step on how to, start from ground zero to landing 4-figure deals. Next thing is move out to DaVinci. Now I have done that. I've only downloaded it. I remember when I was testing out various software, I did download and think of DaVinci as one of the first. But since I had access to Premiere Pro and I found it more easier to navigate that, I didn't bother going deep with DaVinci Resolve, and I just skipped it. To me, it was a very confusing program, but looking as it is now, I may have to switch over, and then that will obviously take time to learn that new platform and its features and how it works and all that. But in terms of the task, I have moved over to DaVinci Resolve. Next thing is on Evernote, which is go through my Evernote and shoot the videos. Sorry, I just had to close the blinds here, but pretty much what I mean by going through Evernote and shooting videos is pretty much just shooting all the footage and actually using all the scripts that I wrote out for this year, and just making sure I get it out of Evernote, which is the main note-taking app that I use on my desktop, just to script out my videos and just write out dot points for each video before I record it. Next thing is look at my decade, year, and monthly planners for 2025. Pretty much what I've done in the meantime, and this has been done, I have ticked this off. I've wrote my decade, year, and monthly planners for 2025. I won't touch too much on this one. I wanted to leave this for a future video, specifically on the goal video, on my goals for next year, how to set goals. So I would leave that for next year, but pretty much I have looked at it and I've written down and I've refined it as I wrote it for accuracy, for accountability, but also for clarity on my goals and my objectives on a quarterly basis, on a monthly basis, and of course on a yearly basis. Next thing is write Twitter posts, specifically just to clear storage. Usually I record bits and bobs throughout the day and they're just thoughts. So what I go ahead and do at the end of my day is go into Twitter, X, still gonna call it Twitter, and pretty much just schedule posts, schedule 1 post a day. Currently it is scheduled all the way up to April 2025 next year. So that is a very, very a lot of posts to go. I'm actually looking to stop doing that because I feel like it's taking up a bit of my time when it doesn't need to be, and it's just not really it's good journaling, but it's not helpful to my business, specifically like IPAs, income producing activities, which move myself forward in my businesses. So I'm looking to cut that down, but of course, I still have a few videos in my storage that I want to get rid of. So I'm still in the midst of doing that. Next thing is write living expenses. So pretty much calculate my living expenses for, say financial stability, independence. There's various words for it, but pretty much to cover living costs, to then cover independence, and then to cover freedom, a good life, living a good life, or maybe just, just understanding what does your monthly income need to be at in order to be able to afford, say rent for yourself, or, a nice car if you want to rent out a car, etc. So that's a small thing on the side as well. Next thing is refine and do my SBA for 2025. I did my first SBA this year, for this year, 2024. Now I want to, of course, as it's coming to the last 30 days, 20 days now, of 2024, I want to refine my current SBA worksheet for 2025. Next thing is collect Flozy Sovereignty Suite processes and systems. I just recently got that done today. It's pretty much just a bunch of processes and plug and plays that one of my friends had purchased, and pretty much therefore he brought me and someone else as a team member in, and we were able to access them as well. So pretty much I've collected them and pretty much just stored them so then they're safe and I can access them at any time. Of course, I have them on the Flozy dashboard. Flozy is just a software where that's all those processes are held, but pretty much I just wanted to take it off that, turn it into plug and plays, turn it into Word documents. So then for any reason in the future it ever goes down, I have it safe and I can view it. And whenever I want to fill in a gap, a knowledge gap, or scale my business, I can look back at those processes and consolidate and refine my acumen and my knowledge and my skills. So that is already done. Next thing is run a marathon. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. I don't think I'm going to be doing this. My physical performance has not changed one bit in 9 months, despite me pretty much running every single Sunday, 5 kilometers or about 30 minutes or so. Has not changed. So I'm sorry. I know I made that goal. I'm not dropping it. I'm just going to move it to probably somewhere within the mid-year where it's not summer and it's fucking hot. And it's, during winter or autumn, where it's more viable, and I could do that when I feel that I'm ready and I'm fit enough to potentially attempt a marathon. I actually just crossed that out for this year. Next thing is set up agency and do outreach. Pretty much just get the daily operations going. As of currently, I am just building out and consolidating together a call framework. So frameworks for when you call a client and you're going through discovery, you're digging, you're learning about their business, to pitching and closing. Pretty much writing that down, including getting outreach frames together and just getting my ducks in a row and getting my agency and infrastructure ready. So that's still a work in progress, but I'm confident that by the end of this year, I will have this running and I will be doing outreach. I've been pushing it far enough, and I know plenty of people in the DL community have been pushing it as well. I will have it out, done and dusted soon, and finally start doing the actual work that matters. Next thing is reviews. So of course, as I said before, reviews would be stuff like the Remarkable, the Loop earplugs that I recently got. By then I would have used it a fair while now. I've only used it for what, maybe a week, 2 weeks now. Do an update deal review following after I finish a one-man business, which is the affiliate marketing business program that recently came out. Another thing that I actually forgot to do but popped in my head recently is actually the light alarm. Of course, I've had this light alarm now for months now. It's in the back here, it's behind that chair. I've had it for months now. I still haven't done a review, so I'd love to do a review on it and give you guys my quick thoughts on that. And then of course, optional is do one on the Gadget glasses line. I have 3 of them. There's been a lot more that's been released, so I'm not sure about this. Maybe I might do it, but it's an optional review I can do. The next thing is fix corrupted USBs. As I've mentioned before briefly, some of my USBs got corrupted. I lost a lot of files, so if I could fix them, I could get a lot of those assets back, and that would help me for the production stage in making and editing my update deal review. Next is post October, November, and December wins in the digital launchpad community. I just want to do that. That's kind of like a little fun thing. So maybe it shouldn't be on this list. It's not really urgent, nor is it important, but it's just a social thing, just sharing wins with the community. Honestly, I don't hear a lot of wins in the realm of affiliate marketing. And I'm sure there are plenty of other people making a lot more money than me. I guess they just don't share their wins. So I just do that whenever I can make the time. Next thing is getting my car license, which is being done very passively. So hopefully it should be done by the end of this year. Moving on to the next page, complete one-man business, which I am on the course of doing. It's a very passive thing, so I will get it done. I have like 4 more modules, one more phase left, where there's like 4 or 5 modules, which is videos, lessons. So it should be done by, next week. Next thing is create YouTube series. So I've ticked off and I've made the Road to 1000 playlist. If you can check that out, go onto my channel and go into playlists, you'll find it there, just to categorize some of my videos. And also I want to do another one where specifically I am highlighting my progress while in digital launchpad. And I just want to call that, I don't know, something like DL journey or something like that. And further envelop myself and get myself more attached and related to digital launchpad. Next thing is wait for the monthly call with Aman for December. That actually recently got announced a couple days ago, so it is Sunday today. Next Thursday at 3 a.m. for me, we'll have our call with Aman, and that is on 2025 vision, reflecting, setting goals. So very in relation to a lot of the work that I want to get done for this month. Next thing is dissolve my NSO document, task, etc. So kind of in relation to setting up my agency, I've had this big document, pretty much this big research document that I did for due diligence, for research and for setting up my agency. I just want to mix it together and reintegrate it into my daily work, just so that it's more seamless, less stress, and everything is in places where I know they will be. I know this video is getting long. It's 2 more points. Second to last one is my personal content calendar, creating a personal content calendar for my channel. I have so many, content ideas for my channel, such as reviews, sit-down videos, vlogs, which is probably more catered to where I am now. I just want more clarity on what I'm going to post. And so pretty much also in relation to all my goals, I just want to have more clarity, more structure with growing my channel as it is right now. I'm at 200 subscribers, which is not a lot, and I'm looking to grow that a little bit more next year. Yeah, developing a content calendar as such would be really beneficial to having a more intentional brand and knowing why am I putting out this piece of content, and what am I doing it for, and then how can I pretty much just professionally structure my videos better. And then the last thing is really simple, clear camera storage. I record a bunch of just private videos for notes and to look back at, to say, add a nice to-do task, add this, can you do this for your work. Really small stuff, but I just want to clear storage. As one, obviously I use my phone for recording, so I need to keep storage as available as possible just for that matter. So there you go. That is my last 30 days of work for 2024. Super busy across my email marketing agency, which I'm getting up very soon, to affiliate marketing, which ties in with content creation for the channel. So those are the main 3 pillars of my current work. As you can see, that's a lot of work, but I like it. Keeps me busy, keeps me on my toes, and it keeps me with a purpose and priorities to meet. So guys, thank you for sticking around. Hopefully I can cut this down to something short, because I've rambled on a lot this video. I hope you guys have been staying busy as well, getting ready for next year. Hopefully in a timely manner, I will be able to help you guys out on that and share you what I've done already and what I'm planning to do, and then share you my thoughts, my framework for going about it, and share you some learning tips that I've learned along the way, which I know will be sure to help you out with doing something as simple as planning goals, or share you some of my wisdom for this year as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been a long video. Apologies. I made the celebrations short. I wanted to keep this shorter. But however long this video is, if you sticked around to this point, you are one of the very, very few people that that I just seen the early stages of my channel. And I just want to say I appreciate you being here. I know a few of you comment down and watch my videos. I want to say thank you. Thank you for continuing to watch my videos. I know that with the right planning, do it right, and I do my work every single day diligently and persistently and consistently, I know that we're going to turbocharge for next year, and next year is going to be a lot better than 2024. So with that, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys have got something out of this video. I hope you listen to it in the background and then just stare at me for however long this video has gone up for. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next video.